Rockets facing the Dallas Mavericks. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Basket counts.
Using the size, flag going to work around the rim.
Thompson outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. Driving to the basket. And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
A nice shot by KD.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivered.
That bucket in no time at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Durant in the corner. And it's blocked.
Look at Flag shutting him down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over it.
Just 5 to shoot. Durant, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
He can't get it to go. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. KD with the bucket.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Flag. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend. Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Now here's Thompson. At the elbow, Adam. Some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Smith. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They need this. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Adams trying to free himself up. Here's Washington. And he goes big Smith.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Houston on top, up 2. After this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
It's Russell with the drive. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Now on the floor for Dallas, number 14, Miles Kelly.
Houston in the lead. In the corner, Şengün with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catching fire.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rockets with the rebound. Pass to Şengün. Makes it off the glass. Şengün's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
To the left side wing. Russell with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Davis gets it to go.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Durant. Unable to get that one. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Flag. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Houston moving the ball around. And it's Shepherd missing. Mavericks trailed by 7. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
flag. He has 6. Teardrop shot. The rebound by KD. Houston leading by 7. Inside. Here's Adams. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Now here's Davis. Thompson outside. Thompson with the 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And 101 left to play here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Dereck Lively. That's his first foul. Dallas on defense. 6-point game. The 3 from KD. No good on the shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Flag. Davis sets a screen. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Now Flag. Back to Washington. 5 to shoot. Outside, Davis. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Durant. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Mavericks trailed by 6. Stolen. Pass to Şengün. Here's Davison. Goes back up. Lays it up off the glass. Şengün's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Now Flag misses from close range. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis, just too good.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Pass to Flag. Here's Lively. Thompson in the corner. On the wing, Davis. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rockets with the rebound. To the left wing. Here's Davison. No good on the 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. To the middle. Outside for Davis. Davis working in the paint.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Pass to Adams. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Trailing here by 8. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Lively. Davison. Another miss by Houston. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Mavericks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
A three ball. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson in the post. And here's KD for three.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Washington. Russell left side. And here's Thompson. In the corner, it's flat. Jacks up a three. Drops in the tray. Wags got 9.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to flag success in the NBA.
Back to Durant. Lets the three fly. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 8. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Şengün. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Play answers.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Thompson in the corner. Back to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He finishes with 39. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Houston leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Davis. Bucket! Davis for 3.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Adams right side. And here's Smith. He's guarded by Davis. For 3, Durant. That shot off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Flag. Here's Washington. The rebound by Steven Adams. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Shoots over Lively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on, we're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Smith outside, over Thompson. Adams. Outside for Durant. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
For 3.
Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Thompson. Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Now Lively. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, KD. Now Şengün. Thompson outside. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Cooper flag. The three is off. Houston leading by 14. Durant drives. That one drops.
I love that they're continuing attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Now Thompson. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Lively. Flag with it. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Now Flag launches it, and Thompson sends it back.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
It's Russell. Launches from deep. Drained from outside.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Rockets leading by 15. Here's Şengün. Now Smith. From outside. Buries the deep ball.
3 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now Thompson jacks up a three. And another three for Houston.
3.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Russell, no good. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-3 run. Here's Durant. Goes up the baseline. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says a